Hello everybody. Today we're going to continue our conversation about solving problems that ask for the likelihood of an event by finding the probability. We're going to learn how to solve problems where we're asked to find the likelihood of more than one event. These problems are often going to be long word problems. We're going to receive a lot of information and it might be difficult to figure out what we know. We're going to use a diagram to help us remember how to set up our problems. First, I'm going to do an example and show you how to use the diagram. Let's read the problem. Jane has a deck of 20 cards. She says 4 of them are clubs and 8 of them are spades. The rest are diamonds. What is the probability of picking a black card? Both clubs and aces are black. My first step is to find out what the problem is talking about. Jane has a deck of playing cards, and she says that 4 of them are clubs, 8 are spades, and the rest are diamonds. They also tell us that there are 20 cards total. We know if there are 20 cards, then there are 20 possible outcomes when we draw a card. In this problem, I see that they're asking for the probability of picking a black card. I know that clubs and spades are both black, so it'll be the probability of drawing one of those. Now, when we're finding the probability event, we're going to use this equation. The equation tells us that a probability is the ratio of favorable outcomes, so the ones we want with the total number of possible outcomes. We know that there are 20 cards, so there are 20 total outcomes. However, we have 2 different favorable outcomes, clubs and spades. Therefore, this is going to be a combined problem. We're going to combine the probabilities of drawing both clubs and spades to get the probability of drawing a black card. Since it's a combined problem, I'm going to use this diagram. Like I said before, there are 20 outcomes because there are 20 cards. I know that every denominator in this problem will be a 20. First, we're going to put in our favorable outcomes. We know there are 4 clubs out of 20 total cards, so we know that there's a 4 out of 20 chance of drawing a club. We also know there are 8 spades out of 20 cards, so there's an 8 out of 20 chance of drawing a spade. We don't know the final probability. They don't give us that information. However, since we've used our diagram and know it's a combined problem, we know the last step is going to be adding 4 out of 20 and 8 out of 20 together. Remember, when we add fractions, we're adding the numerators on top and keeping the denominator the same. 8 plus 4 is 12, so the probability of drawing a black card, which will be either a club or spade, will be 12 out of 20. Now we're going to check our work. We're going to draw it out and see if our work is correct. I drew out 4 clubs, 8 spades, and 8 diamonds. I drew 8 diamonds because I knew the rest were diamonds and there are 20 total. Then I circle the black cards and count. I count 12 black cards out of 20 total. My answer of 12 out of 20 makes sense. Therefore, I know that that we found the right solution.